We hear a lot about healthy living these days. Eat more of this, don't eat that, get more exercise, don't watch too much television. How are we supposed to know if we're getting it right? I'm Jennifer Cece, and today we're going to talk about real numbers for good health. Don't worry, it's not complicated. In fact, it's incredibly easy. Every day we need to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plus 8. That's 5 fruits and vegetables, 4 glasses of water, 3 good laughs with friends, less than 2 hours of screen time, 1 hour of physical activity, all that topped off with 8 hours of sleep. We're going to talk to some experts and along the way meet people who live the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plus 8. We've all been told to eat our fruits and veggies. But why? Fruits and vegetables are powerhouses for the nutrients our bodies need. Vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Studies show that getting at least 5 a day can contribute to a healthy heart and even prevent some cancers.
My name is Yoshi Ram, and I am a family physician. What that means is I see patients of all ages with all conditions. Vegetables and fruits are actually one of the foods that you cannot eat too much of. One thing I like to encourage people to do is eat the rainbow. Each one of those colors, the reds, the oranges, the yellows, the greens, the blues, and the purples, they all have different minerals and different vitamins in them. And so the more variety you get, the better off you are. If you don't get enough fruits and vegetables in a day, you run the long-term risk of getting many types of diseases like strokes or heart attacks, high cholesterol, becoming overweight. It helps with blood pressure, helps prevent colon cancers, among many other types of cancers also. So those are the reasons long-term to keep eating your fruits and vegetables every day. A lot of children and a lot of teenagers have stomach pain, and a lot of that stomach pain is from constipation. A lot of that is because we don't get enough fiber in our diet. Fruits and vegetables give us that fiber that is so necessary.
And a lot of the foods that I like consists of vegetables. I'm not a huge fan of fruits, but I do like apples and peanut butter. I like a lot of curried vegetables, like mixed vegetables, and I usually eat it with rice. The last vegetable dish that I did have was potato curry with chicken and cauliflower. It sounds weird, but it's actually really good. I started cooking with a lot of vegetables because I like it, but my family doesn't. But then I started making it with things that they like, so then they start eating vegetables too. I feel like the mom, but yeah.
I'm Brandon, and I do like fruits and vegetables. Contrary to popular belief, they actually are delicious. So for breakfast, I usually have a banana and some oatmeal, or I'll get chopped up fruits like strawberries or cantaloupe or blueberries. And then for lunch, I like sandwiches a lot. So I'll throw some tomatoes and some lettuce in there, and maybe I'll have a carrot on the side or some other little fruits and veggies, maybe an apple. And then for dinner, it's nice to have some spinach. I know spinach also gets a bad rap sometimes, but it is delicious. I like more cooked vegetables, so I'll throw in some asparagus or maybe some Brussels sprouts and some cooked carrots. That's my favorite sort of veggie thing.
When it comes to fruits and vegetables, it's often out of sight, out of mind. So put them in a bowl on the table or chop them up in clear containers in the fridge. If you see them, you'll eat them. Or try dried fruit. Frozen fruit is just as nutritious. You can blend a smoothie using frozen fruit and low-fat yogurt for a refreshing drink. Or if you want to get really creative, add some spinach or kale and turn it green. Or try adding carrots, which are packed with vitamin A. Carrots also have a lot of natural sugars, which make them a great veggie to start eating if you're not a big fan of veggies. You could also try eating your vegetables with hummus. Hummus is made from chickpeas, which is another vegetable. You can find fun, easy ways to get 5 fruits and vegetables every day. We need to drink water. In fact, we need to drink 4 8-ounce glasses of water every day. And that doesn't mean any drink with water, like soda. Water takes toxins out of our body, cleansing our system. So let it do its job. Just drink water.
Three-quarters of all of Americans are actually chronically mildly dehydrated. Sugary drinks and sodas do not count into our total water consumption. The sugary drinks and the sodas actually make us more dehydrated. They actually suck out water from our body and from our cells. You should actually drink extra water to compensate. Depending on the environmental conditions, you may need to drink more water, like exercising or physical activity if you're on a sports team, if you're outside a lot playing around. If it's a windy day, that actually sucks a lot of water out of our bodies and we don't even know it. If you're up at high altitudes, if you're skiing, playing in the snow, those are other situations where you need more water. Our body is actually 2/3 water. The brain is actually 95% water. When you drink enough water, it actually gets absorbed into the blood and it goes into every single cell. No cell can function without water. Right? One of the great benefits of water, of drinking enough water, is that your skin looks good.
Hi, my name is Jake. I'm 14 years old. I drink probably like 4 to 6 cups of water a day. I have been dehydrated before and it's a horrible feeling. I felt horrible. It was the worst feeling ever. And so I knew, oh, I really need some water right now. And so when I got that and I drank it, it felt so much better afterwards.
Hi, my name is Christopher. I drink about 4 bottles of water a day. I feel more energized when I drink water. Like when I drink other drinks, it makes me feel heavier and like gives me more of a laziness feeling. And when I drink water, it makes me get up and go be more active.
So I started drinking like these huge glasses of water every day. I like to run a lot, and before it used to make me feel like very weary and like tired, but now it makes me feel like, energized and not thirsty.
Like fruits and vegetables, we drink more water when it's at our fingertips. So keep filtered water nearby when you're at home. When you're outside or at school, take a reusable water bottle. Water doesn't have to be boring either. Try adding a slice of lime or cucumber. You could even freeze fruits or vegetables and use them instead of ice cubes. However you drink it, make sure you get 4 glasses of water every day and stay healthy. We could all use 3 good laughs with friends every day. Fruits, vegetables, and water are essential because they help us with our physical well-being. But our mental health is important too. Positive mental health can help us deal with stress and depression. It can also improve our immune system and even increase how long we live. No kidding. Now, getting exactly 3 laughs a day isn't based on scientific research, but the effects of a positive attitude and healthy social interactions are based on multiple studies, like weightlifters who do 3 sets of every exercise in order to build strong muscles. We can build our mental health by getting 3 good laughs with friends and family every day. So we need to find ways every day to work out our mental health.
My name is Carissa Chan, and I'm a marriage and family therapist. Our mental health can kind of be described like a triangle. We have 3 different points. The first point being your thoughts, the second point being your feelings, and then the third point being your interactions. And they're all kind of connected with one another and they affect each other. A lot of the times when we have positive thoughts, we can have positive feelings. And with our positive feelings, we have positive interactions. If we have positive interactions, that kind of creates positive feelings. And we can relate that back to having positive thoughts. A lot of times we feel stressed with homework or with sports practices, with family obligations, and with a lot of the things that we do in our daily life. Having positive experiences helps us kind of learn how to get through that without having too many negative thoughts. When we notice maybe we're hanging out by ourselves a lot and spending a lot of time just by ourselves and not talking to other people, it's good to just ask yourself kind of like, oh, what am I feeling right now? Am I sad? Am I angry? How come I don't want to talk to my friends, or how come I don't want to talk to my family? It's very normal to have ups and downs. It's very normal to feel sad at times. It's normal to feel angry at times. There are a lot of different ways we can deal with negative experiences or negative feelings. And whether that's doing different things with friends, like listening to music together, or drawing, or playing sports, just talking with people, with your friends, laughing with friends. That's actually really helpful in creating a more positive mood. It's okay to feel sad, it's okay to feel angry. It's how you deal with it and how you manage it that's important.
Positive interactions, and especially laughter, produce certain neurochemicals that are our brain's happy pills. But it's natural and it's good and it's healthy because it lowers anxiety, it lowers depression, it lowers blood pressure.
So I always try to get in a few laughs during the day, regardless of where it's coming from, whether it's my friends at school or when I come home. I like to play board games with my family. It's good to just keep up with them and keep in touch because it makes you feel better. If you're feeling better, you do better in class and you do better in sports. When I watch a video online, it's a certain kind of laugh and it's funny, but it's not quite as fulfilling as when I'm hanging out with my friends.
Texting, tweeting, and using Facebook are all great ways of staying connected. But they don't replace having positive experiences in person. Texting LOL doesn't do us as much good as actually laughing out loud. So exercise your mental health with your friends. Do an outdoor activity together. Turn off your cell phones and have a conversation over lunch. Engage, be creative, and share a few laughs. Activities like these are like lifting weights for your mental health, and that can seriously strengthen your life. We use monitors and screens for so many things today. Video games and television, even computer screens when doing homework or when text messaging friends. Experts recommend we should spend no more than 2 hours in front of the screen in a given day. The more time we spend in front of a screen, the less time we have with family and friends, and the less time we have being physically active.
In spending too much time in front of the screen, you're not burning enough calories. Your muscles are not being used like they should be used. Your bones are not being used like they should be used, so you can get joint aches. From an evolutionary standpoint, our brains were not made to sit in front of the TV or the computer. It was designed to interact with people, to talk with people, to have its own thoughts, to be creative. And that's what our brains are supposed to be doing.
When we spend most of our day watching TV or most of our day in front of the computer screen, we're not really getting that real life interaction. Even though we might be interacting with somebody on the other side of the screen, we're still kind of by ourselves, and we can't read their body language. We can't see what their face, what their face is saying. And we're not getting that personal interaction that is helpful for our mental health.
I get about 4 hours of screen time every day, usually in the morning or either at night, because during the day I'm out doing stuff. except when I'm on my phone. That I get screen time there because I'm on my phone a lot. Sometimes I get a little tired of watching TV, like when I'm watching TV all the time. So I feel like I have to go outside or do something else. And then when I'm out doing something, my brain feels good because it's working, it's thinking, and then my body feels great because it's moving and not just sitting there.
There are those times where I do spend too much in front of the TV. I'm not thinking as myself, I'm thinking in that world, and I can't even, like my mom will ask me a question and I'll be like, I have absolutely no idea because I'm not in this world right now. When those times do come, I need to either like go read a book, go walking, you know, get outside, get some fresh air and stuff like that, yeah.
It can be hard to keep our screen time to just 2 hours. Sometimes we need screen time. Homework is important, right? Fortunately, you don't have to count that towards your 2 hours. But if you're watching television while you're studying for that test, well, that counts. And it's just a bad idea. Watching television or playing video games can be a lot of fun. Screen time in small doses can be great. But when you use a computer, TV, or smartphone, have a plan for what you're going to do. Don't just turn it on because you're bored. Keep track of your time in front of the screen. Just watch one show at a time. Go outside after an episode so you don't get sucked into watching another show. Try exercising while watching TV, like running on a treadmill or stretching. And instead of texting throughout the day, go for a walk with your friends or play a sport with them. Even after this video is over, go for a walk or play a game. Only 1/3 of teenagers in America get at least 60 minutes of physical activity every day. That's a lot of bodies just sitting around. But our bodies crave physical activity. If we aren't active, we can eat healthy, but still be unhealthy. So now that we're consuming the right foods and water, let's use that as healthy fuel for physical activity.
Simply put, you live longer the more you exercise. Physical activity is wonderful for depression. It's wonderful for anxiety. It relieves those. It relieves stress. Other benefits include helping the brain, building new blood vessels to the brain, helping make the heart stronger, helping make the lungs stronger. That does away with things like high blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, obesity, diabetes, etc. I had one patient, she was on 2 medications for high blood pressure and 3 medications for her diabetes. She came in, we talked about a healthy lifestyle and how much activity to get. When she came back to me, her blood pressure was not a problem, so we could take her off of both of her blood pressure medications, and her diabetes was cured. So we took her off of all 3 of her diabetes medications.
Well, I like to play a lot of sports. I play baseball, football, I run track, you know. But when the sports season isn't going on, it's kind of harder to get exercise. So I'll try to ride around on my bike, ride around the neighborhood, do some sit-ups and push-ups just to, you know, feel active. It's kind of strange, like the more exercise you do, the more active you feel. You know, the more you want to do, which it seems like it would be opposite because you're spending out this energy. Like, how do you get more energy from it? But it works.
I'm a dancer, so I do go to the gym a lot just to stay fit, and I dance about an hour or 2 hours a day. I like to go jogging and running and walking just because, like, I don't know, for me as a person, it's fun and it's enjoyable, and like on days like this, it feels like so relaxing.
I do work out, but I also like to do other things like swimming, play football a lot with my friends. I like being active when I'm out with my friends because it doesn't really feel like we're exercising or anything. It's just fun, but we're getting a workout at the same time.
There are a ton of great ways you can get 1 hour of activity every day. You could take up walking, biking, hiking, climbing, swimming, dancing, whatever. Start out small. You don't have to win a marathon the first time you go outside. In fact, you don't ever have to win a marathon. Just have fun, go with a friend, and get moving. Sleep is when your body rebuilds itself. When we don't get sleep, our bodies wear down, our brains don't work as well. Lack of sleep can actually increase our weight and contribute to obesity. We need at least 8 hours of sleep each night in order to function at our best.
So sleep is really important because that's how our bodies can kind of keep functioning. A lot of the times if we don't get sleep, we get cranky. Like we see that in babies. We see that if they don't take their nap or they don't get their bedtime, you know, they're crying, they're sad, and they're irritable. And that's kind of the same with us.
The younger you are, the more sleep you need. Everyone should get at least 8 hours of sleep. That's our body's time to repair. It's when our cells repair themselves. It's our brain's time to confirm everything that we've done during the day. It's where we hardwire our memories. One Harvard study actually suggests that those people who get enough sleep actually score higher on their tests. Getting enough sleep also affects your mood for the better. It helps anxiety, it helps depression, it helps those stress hormones.
I get about 10 hours of sleep a night. When I don't get enough sleep, I'm very cranky. I don't want to do anything. I'm just like, just leave me alone. And then mentally, I just cannot concentrate on anything, especially in school. Like a simple math problem becomes this long equation and I can't concentrate on it. Physically, I feel lazy.
I probably get in about 6 or 8 hours of sleep. I just feel that there's so much to do during the day and there's not enough hours to do it, and as a kid I want to do it all. When I sleep enough, I just feel really great, and I should probably work on getting more sleep during the day.
I don't really like doing school when I'm tired because then I feel like I'm drifting away when I'm reading. My brain doesn't really pay attention to what I'm doing, so I'm not really learning. I'm just reading it, but it's not staying in my brain.
If it seems difficult to get 8 hours of sleep when you're in school, it only gets harder as you get older. Start now by avoiding the things that keep you from falling asleep: television, sugar, caffeine. And remember that hour of physical activity? Exercise helps us burn energy so we're ready to fall asleep. It's also helpful to create a regular bedtime and time to wake up. These are all great ways to make sure we're getting 8 hours of sleep every night. Maybe you already do a great job in a couple of these areas. That's great. But remember, the entire countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plus 8, is important to a healthy lifestyle. What you do with your health as a young person has a huge impact on your mind and body as you get older. If you eat healthy, live actively, develop good mental health, and sleep well, chances are you'll continue to do those things throughout your adult life. So start practicing the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plus 8, and get healthy for life.